hasn't experienced that when you start dating someone and you're thinking about in your head, this is a green flag, this is a red flag, this is a green flag. And what we totally forget sometimes is that we ourselves are sometimes a red flag. And I mean, like, keeping yourself accountable. And I will dive deeper into what I mean and how this can help you to actually attract someone amazing while not losing yourself in the dating process. In my previous video, I talked about my experience and what I've learned from my dating coaches to break down conscious dating a little more for me, so that you're able to go out in your dating life and actually have an intention. Like, another piece to dating consciously is really about dating with discernment. And the 5 things that really help to date with discernment are: number 1, having space between the dates, like 2 or 3 days perhaps between each date. Obviously, as a digital nomad, this can sometimes actually go into the way, because you never know when you meet someone and then they fly out directly, so it's sometimes not possible. But if you can, it is really ideal to date someone in a slow process and giving yourself the time to actually get to know them. You want to give yourself that time so you can make a full body yes decision. Then I would suggest to go on short dates. I think short dates are really sweet, because then you have like talked and connected and are actually, and if things go really well, then it is exciting to be able to miss each other a little bit and looking forward to the next date. To have them shorter really helps to not get completely carried away by your emotions, your feelings, but to let that sink and then approach that step by step. I would also say to not go on last minute dates, especially if your intention with dating is to find a partner for the long term. And the reason for that is simply because last minute dates oftentimes are a bit of an act out of laziness. Like, are you still around right now? When really you should be living your life still while you're dating. But obviously there are exceptions. If you're free and you would actually enjoy this, then maybe it's worth saying yes, but don't leave your life. The point about this is to not lose yourself in a process and throw your life out of the window and prioritize a person that you've just met. Like, give yourself the time to actually enjoy this process of getting to know someone closer. And then the time between the dates really help to reflect on the dates. The time between where you have no contact or like just write or chat perhaps really gives you the space needed to make an internal decision. Do you feel good about them? Does it make sense? Go through the things I shared in my other video about the full body yes, where you decide from the head, from the heart, and from your primal needs. So dating with discernment, I learned, really is elevating your dating life in such beautiful ways, because it really feels empowering to make that conscious decision, and also being aware of your own red flags. Like, no, you're not throwing out your entire life or leaving like your friends behind while you're dating. Like, this should be an addition to your life and not replacing it. And this is why really the most attractive thing you can do is live a rich and full life. That is why we attract each other in the first place. What I want you to do right now is to write down your own personal 5-step dating with discernment plan, so that when you're out there dating, that you're sticking to this, so that you're dating as the person who you are right now. So summing this all up, I think this is really important to check in with yourself. Who are you when you're dating? Are you different than who you usually are? These 5 things that we learned about dating with discernment have really helped to feel clear, to check in with my own self when I feel like, oops, this is a red flag. I should maybe hang out with my friends as well more, I'm really curious what you're thinking about these ways to check in with yourself, and if you've ever even thought about your own red flags. Let me know what you're thinking about this in the comments. I'm so curious if this has helped you. Like, I think these 5 ideas or notes to yourself can really help to date with discernment and help you to still live your fullest, richest life while dating and not get completely carried away by that. I hope you got a lot away from this video, and if so, give me a thumbs up. I would be really excited about this. And see you in the next one. Bye.